Hello everyone, this is StrawberryShorty back with Escape the Room Limited Time, and we are starting Room 4, Hope, which looks like it might be a side thing. It makes sense since we're in a school, but we'll see. Isn't this... The room where we've arrived looks like our classroom in the middle school, except there's no window and the door's locked, but there's technically windows. Hey. Solby tapped me on the shoulder. Do you know who's doing this to us? I've seen them, but they didn't tell me why they've done all this. Are you saying there's more than one person behind this? Yeah, at least a woman and this kid are involved. It seemed like they planned all this. A kid and a woman? I thought it'd be a group of thugs. Before I was knocked out, I think I saw this big man looming over me. That made me wonder. I also got knocked out and was brought into this building. There's no way those two could do that without any help. Sure they can, gas. I think there's at least one more of them. Probably that big man. Let's think about that later. I don't have much time. Every second is precious. Why? Without a word, I lifted my shirt and showed her the surgery scar on my chest. She scowled with a mixture of pity and disgust. What have they done to you? I think they put in a time bomb. Oh my god. So what, she doesn't get a time bomb? What kind of jip is this? I look outside the window. All I could see was darkness. I see metal plates. I checked the large TV, but nothing about it drew my attention. This metal safe has a keypad for entering a password. I checked the books on the desk, but none of them look useful. I found a box cutter. The pencil case stands alone on the lecture desk. I want revenge. I'm going to wipe him off and make him disappear. Someone carved a hateful message on the desk. That is the chalkboard. This is the desk. Look, this desk looks exactly like the ones we used in middle school. I looked at the scribbles on the desk. I remembered making carvings with pencils and filling them in with chalk powder. Do you remember this? It looks childish now, but we were so serious about it back then. I feel like in a Japanese school that would get you in big trouble. Even in an American school, you can't just carve things into desks. She stared at me with a small smile, but I was too preoccupied to return her smile. Didn't you get me kicked out of school? What are these numbers and shapes? I don't know. I don't remember carving them. Think harder. They look like you did them. Someone could have made them look like I did. Let's find out what these numbers mean. Don't lie. I'm sure you carved this. Tell me the truth. No, I didn't. I don't believe you. You've betrayed me too many times. I'm sorry about what I did to you. I know it was wrong, so I've always wanted to ask for your forgiveness. Don't you think it's too late to ask for my forgiveness? And if you have, why didn't you find me and tell me? I'm sorry. I'll tell you something. I wasn't in love with you when we were together. I was only with you because I was lonely. Stop. No, I won't stop. How does it feel being betrayed, huh? I'm sorry. I really am. Solby. Check the books on the desk and then lose. Okay, we can look at the message again. Oh, is that us? How sad. There's a heart. This heart model is made of metal. Let's see. Found a chalk stick on the rack below the chalkboard. Should start grabbing stuff soon. Oh, there's a mirror. Someone scratched what looks to be a set of letters on this mirror. I should find a way to read the letters clearly. I don't see any letters. This game has a real problem with it being hard to click on things like that and it like disappearing right away. Maybe I should go to a different place. Send information. Click. I turned the knob, but it wouldn't budge. I touched the mirror. It scratched badly. Check the desktop and drawers, but nothing looked useful. This place for the desk. Got the box cutter. Got the chalk. Oh, I obtained a jigsaw puzzle piece. Need this heart. I don't need this right now. I don't have time to watch TV. It could be useful. Right. Oh, hey, there's lockers. This small locker has a keyhole. This locker has a heart shape drawn on it. One of these lockers should open. Can we pick up the heart now? Feels really weird that we can't touch that heart. Box cutter with a sharp edge. Write chalk that is used to write on chalkboards. We have to decommission it to get the chalk dust? I guess not. Not willing to use the chalk. Time to start messing around with the box cutter. What do I cut with this? Well, maybe can we combine these two things? I knew we'd have to do something to get that freaking chalk powder. Powder chalk. Try using that with the mirror. I sprinkled the chalk powder on the mirror to fill in the cracks, revealing the letters. Anyway, I wanted to say earlier, like, I think they need to do a little bit of a better job with the characters. Like, we're meeting this girl we knew from our past, and they really didn't, like, tell us how we knew each other. Like, you revealed this betrayal before we even know this girl's name. 2365. It's not it? Or is it reversed, maybe? What is this one? 0 minus x times 2, 0 minus 3. This must be the safe code, but I feel like we're missing something. You still got chalk dust? Nope. Well, I got a hammer. Pulled the handle on the heart-shaped lock, but wouldn't budge. It will not let me pick this heart thing up. A dice obtained. An old usable hammer, and a cube-shaped die with unique pips. Oh, here we go. Of course, this means I'm gonna have to go back and forth. Okay. So, dark circle minus 1. So 4 minus 1, so 3. Oh, wrong one. That's a 1. So 3, and then 1 minus times 2 is it, wouldn't that just be 1? So 3, 1. Slash back and forth. 3, 1. Then how do you do this one? Because that's minus 3. That's a negative. Because then that's 2 minus 4. So 2, 2? I might just use a hand thing on this. Oh, we have to buy it? We don't have it? Okay, I finally got it. It was 9538 for mirror code 5213. Because apparently it's randomized, and the solution is so nonsensical I could not tell you how to solve it. Heart-shaped key obtained. Like, I'm not even kidding. It's ridiculous. I could not make heads or tails of it. Small key with a heart-shaped handle. Oh, time is in the road. I don't know what that means. Letter envelope obtained. Sealed envelope that is printed with a pretty pattern. I unseal it. Letter that contains a message. I framed him to cover up what I did. When I realized what I did, it was too late to turn back. I've ruined his life, and every day I feel like hell. Where are you? Give me a chance to make up for what I did. Please come back to me. Show me your smile and tell me you still love me. Solby. After reading the letter, I couldn't do anything but stare at the floor as long as I needed to collect myself. Then I lifted my head and looked at Solby. Why did you do it if you knew it'd end so badly? Unable to look at me, Solby turned her gaze to the floor and then locked her eyes onto one spot. She pointed at a small key dropped on the floor. This key will get us out of here. We can get through this. Key obtained. Let's hurry up and use the key. I don't want to have to redo this. Go. We're out. Please tell me this is Lester. No! We're doomed! I checked the TV, but nothing about it drew my attention. This bed is neatly made with no unnecessary things on top of it. Meaningless paintings are hung on the walls. Outside the big window is the familiar scene of the city at night. My chest pain is worsening as my heart pumps the blood more quickly than it can handle. Something warm starts spreading from my heart. Whoa! Darn it, we're gonna have to redo that whole thing probably, which sucks. You don't have a steel heart? Do you want to move to the shop? After we finally got that stupid thing, too. Oh, that sucks. I may have to pause the recording and redo that stage, and probably redo it 1,000 times to get a number I know, unless the number isn't changed. Well, let me pause. Okay, thankfully it only took me like 2 tries to get the same number again, but that was awful. Heart-shaped keyhole next to the elevator doors. Like that puzzle, like look it up sometime, the mirror puzzle from chapter 4. It's bizarre math. I checked the blue steel gate, there's no knob or keyhole in it. Even looking at multiple explanations, I could not figure out. Like, it's like the mirror is supposed to correspond to the sides of the die, and then you have to do math. And apparently the desk has a translation error where it's not supposed to be times 2, it's supposed to be, like, equal to. The bed is neatly made with no unnecessary things on top of it. I think a blanket and a mattress is pretty necessary. I don't want to stay here longer than I mean to. That means no watching TV. This room is, like, really boring. There's a heart-shaped groove next to the elevator doors. It's missing the button. I think I've seen something in the other room that could fit the groove. Do you mean the heart-shaped button? Yes. Don't you think that'd fit? I do. I'll go bring it. No, I'll go. You should rest. You look exhausted. I walked to the other room. Before I entered the room, I turned around to face Solby. Why did you do it? She lowered her head as if she needed time to think. Then she said, The test. What about the test? You saw me cheating. I had to think for a while before I remembered what she meant. You saw me, didn't you? Yes, I was sitting next to you when I saw you cheating, and you caught my eye. Right, since that day I became paranoid. Every time I saw you talking to someone, I was worried you might tell them I cheated. And when you looked at me, I felt like I was being judged. No one will be able to prove you cheated, though. That's why I stole the teacher's test paper and put it in your locker, and wouldn't that motivate me to tattle on you? She lowered her head as if she couldn't bear to talk any further. Forget it, it's in the past. You said that, but you seemed pretty angry 2 seconds ago. I also have something to confess. I cheated on the test too, but I couldn't tell you that well. I wasn't judging you. In fact, I was attracted to you. I let you get close to me because that's what I wanted. She looked startled, and her eyes were welling up with tears. What did you say the heart-shaped button was? It's on the desk. It's right there. On the desk. Wait here, and I'll bring it. I think we can get out of here soon. This feels like she's about to die. Okay. Button. Thud. When I found the component, the door to the room where Solby was waiting shut. I ran to the door, but the knob wouldn't budge. Thud, thud. I pushed the door with all my might, but it was no use. And suddenly I saw a red light seeping from the other side of the door. Wah! Sylvie screamed. Sylvie! Sylvie! Her scream stopped and the red light faded, leaving only a deafening silence. Ugh. I screamed out my frustration and threw anything that I could get my hands on until a sharp pain shot through my body. I collapsed to the ground, clutching at my chest. Did we get another bad ending? The pain subdued after a while. There's no denying it now, though. I'm almost out of time. I mustered whatever energy I had left to turn my head and look around. Ugh. There was a new space revealed behind the broken chalkboard. I remember now. I threw that chair over there. I stood up desperately to check behind the chalkboard. Can I just take the heart button? My goodness. There's an air passage behind the cracked chalkboard. This door is locked. I guess we're going to use the hammer. You did it? Clear. Did we win? What happened to Sylvie? I gotta pause and look at the walkthrough to see if I didn't mess that up. So apparently we just did all we could do, so is Sylvie dead? That was a bit abrupt. Well, I guess we'll find out in room 5, riddle, hopefully. Hope this room is easier and there's nothing randomized. About to meet an archaeologist. I collected my senses and looked around. I'm locked in yet another room. When is this going to end? Phone. Didn't even buzz that time. What? Wow, you're still alive. Sorry if I disappointed you. Nah, you're doing good at preserving yourself. This condescending manner got on my nerves. You bastard, he'll be a dead man if I get out of here. No, we're not the people you should be mad at. What are you talking about? Enough. Enough of your stupid questions. You're in this because you didn't think for yourself. He shouted at the top of his lungs. An awkward silence hung between us for a time. Do you know what riddle is? You gotta be joking me. Every riddle is more than meets the eye, no matter how simple it seems. Is that understood? Just go away. I'll go away for now, but be careful with the Sphinx. Oh, great. What a random phone call. Sphinx. Who'd want a Sphinx in this room? I mean, I feel like it kind of fits the theme. An empty bottle is rolling around on the floor. A blazing torch is mounted on the wall. I can feel the heat. Oh, this button thing, we can examine that? This beaten iron cover is shut tightly. This chest looks old. Oh gosh, more math. Time treats everyone fairly. I don't know, this math seems a little off. Well, I'll get back to this later. This box is made with paper. I found a small stone, maybe I can make some use of it. Another beaten cover. September baseball. This thing looks like an Egyptian mummy coffin. I hope there's no mummy inside it. Really, this broken wall doesn't mean anything? Thick stake is hammered into the ground. Psst, crackle. When I touched the speaker, it started crackling. Psst, welcome. You'll be given a riddle. If you don't solve it, you'll burn in hell. Oh, great. Bzz. I couldn't make out the gender of the voice because it was electronically modified. What goes on 4 legs in the morning, on 2 legs at noon, and 3 legs at night? Oh, gosh. I don't know. Psst. Okay. Are we on 3 legs? A thin-legged octopus. That's the clear answer. I mean, a chair doesn't make sense. A frog doesn't really make sense. Not that I know much about frogs, so I'll just say man. Am I right? I like thin-legged octopus as an answer, though. Clank. After I solved the riddle, I felt the floor shake as something moved with a heavy thud. Did this move? This cheaply made Sphinx model is showing some mechanic components between the cracks on the shell. What are we stepped into? There's a short rope on the ground. You lit 10 candles, but 7 of them were put out by a sudden wind. How many candles are still lit? Oh my gosh, this is a latent puzzle! 10 candles, but 7 of them were put out by a sudden wind. I feel like I'm missing something. I gotta remember what the trick of this was. Because, like, I'm pretty sure it isn't 3. Oh, what was the freaking trick to this one? 7 were put out by a sudden wind. I'm gonna say 0, because by this point, none of them would still be lit. Of course, I don't actually know how to answer that, so... There's no way I can pull the stake out of the ground. Ah! I pulled the coffin with all my strength. It started moving slowly. Short rope 2 obtained. Short rope 1 obtained. I don't need this. That was my answer! There's nothing useful here. I'll just leave it on 0. Maybe we have to solve all of them. Got a stone. More short rope. Screwdriver. Take a bottle. Check the bottle, but it's empty. Probably shouldn't touch the springs. Push fire. Wah! What was I thinking? Touching the torch with my bare hands. Like we had to do it. Okay, where am I? Look at my ropes and my stone. Small stone that fits in your hand. Screws to fit. Some loosen screws. Rope that might be too short to be useful. Let's start combining ropes. There, we made a safe rope. A long, durable rope that could bear a person's weight. I'm not really sure. Can I tie it to the rock, maybe? Maybe the stake? I'm gonna try it on everything. There's no door in this room, I just realized. So I just have a rope and a screwdriver and I can't use any of it. Oh well. Let's go and try and figure out these puzzles. So I'll just assume 0 is right. September baseball. September is the 9th month. I don't know how baseball connects. 9 innings? I guess? What's this? Oh, out of my inventory. Behind the cover is a keypad with a gleaming red lamp above it. And then this one. Okay. So 6 minus 2. Oh, is this time? Like hours? So if it's 8 o'clock and you add 7, it'd be 3. So if it's 9 o'clock, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2. 2? So is this wrong? Just gonna try all the different numbers. There we go. 7. Thud. When I entered the correct number, the floor split open with a loud thud. Seven of them were put out by a sudden wind, however the 7's still lit. The floor split open, revealing a gaping darkness. It's too dark to see if there's any ground below. Is this where we use our rope? Right, we use this. Safety first 1. I dropped the stone to check the height of the fall. It took too long for the stone to hit the ground. I can't just jump down now. Let's try using our rope. I tied the rope around the stake. Now I'm ready to climb down. Thud. Ugh. The rope snapped while I was in midair. I fell on the ground, but fortunately I was unscathed. I gathered my senses and looked around. The room where I fell was dark and cold. When my eyes adjusted to the darkness, I could see a wall. I see several walls. Okay, we need light. Oh, we have a screwdriver. Where's the light switch? Is this the light switch? This big thing here? You say you need light, but I don't know where the light is. This is concerning, like it looks like a bomb. You're in the room with a fan, aren't you? You tell me. It's so dark I can't see a thing. Huh? It shouldn't be. I was there a moment ago and there was one bulb turned on. One bulb. Yes, look for the bulb. It can illuminate the whole room. And turn the fan on. That's the key to the next room. Good luck getting out of there. A bulb is turned on. I should touch for it in investigation. So just grope the room, I guess. I don't see any bulbs in this room. And I'm gonna have to pause and look for a walkthrough to find the light. Because I don't see a freaking bulb anywhere in here. So the stupid thing reset while I was trying to look at the walkthrough to figure out where the light was, even though I was only away for like 2 seconds. But apparently you had to touch the light on this panel, which I swear didn't come up after the phone call. I actually skipped the phone call completely because I just touched the lit lamp the minute it popped up. Got a gold key. I need one of them hands on God things. Let's look around. Battered wooden plank is dropped on the ground. I turned the bulbs on and illuminated the room. Chest looks pretty old. A unique pattern is engraved on the ground. Does it mean something? This fan has uniquely shaped blades. I better take a closer look. I tried to take a closer look. 0228. This plank is worthless. How dare you? Should we pick it up? I finally got it. Anything useful here? An analog clock with an hour and minute in hand almost fills an entire wall. 8. Gosh. No, it feels like there's way too many for that to be right. Room is already bright enough, I don't need to touch the device again. So that just says dynamite for no reason. So it seems like the only thing we can interact with are the clocks. But I don't know how that would tie into 0228. There's too many of them. So apparently these hands are supposed to mimic the shapes on the floor. But we'll try. So, and it doesn't matter which hand is which. This one should be flat. Flat. I think they should probably both be flat. Not entirely sure on this. No, that's probably not right. This I think probably needs to be up. This one can probably be straight. And this one. See if this works. Yay, we did it! We needed a walkthrough, but we figured it out. Okay, the fan's moving. Brr. I inserted the hour and minute hands into the pattern on the ground. Wait, what? And suddenly the floor vibrated as the fan started spinning. Oh, it was spinning. It stopped now. Now it's 0212. Stud door has a keypad for entering a password. Oh goodness. Get out of here. You did it! Clear. I think I might do this feedback thing just to get the hands of God, but for now, thank you so much for watching. Let me know what you thought in the comments. Explain the die puzzle if you know how to do it, and I'll catch you next time. Bye!